Hey guys, and welcome back to a new Bound Horror Framework video. This time we'll be featuring an upgrade guide from version 1.2 to version 1.3.0. This features a couple important bug fixes relating to a unknown package failure. So to fix this issue, what we're going to do is we're going to go to BF Horror, Blueprints, Core, Library, and then BF Light Functions. Make sure to dock it in the screen here, and then we're going to go to update input mapping. And whenever you open it, you'll notice there's an unused pin here, which will result into an unknown function error that you will see whenever you package a game. So to fix this, just remove this unused pin. Next up is the custom outline, which also features a unused pin for world context. All you got to do here is remove this parameter and then compile and save this. Next up, we're featuring the emissive value bug. Whenever you interact with a light, it doesn't turn off the emissive value of the mesh. So to fix this issue, we're going to go to our construction script, and here you have this code that you can basically copy. Then we're going to create a new macro. I'm going to call this change emissive. And then you can basically copy and paste this in. Make sure to use the exact pin here and also on the end. And then compile and then go back to the event graph. And then the first thing we're going to do is go to event on. And then we can add it at the end here. Next up, we're going to go to the event off. And also add the change emissive on this one as well. And then basically whenever you test this out in the game, you'll notice whenever I interact with the light switch, it then turns it off. And on here turns it back on and the emissive changes. And this also works with custom meshes as long as you have an emissive parameter name in your materials. And also a new feature that's introduced in version 1.3.0 is a new transition widget. So we're going to create this together right now. We're going to go to BF Horror, Widgets. Then we're going to go to Generic. We're going to create a new widget called WB Fade Screen. And then we're going to open it up. All we got to do here is get a canvas panel, drag it in the scene here. Next up, an overlay. And then make sure all the offsets are set to 0 and it's anchored to the full screen like this. Next up, an image. We're also making sure it fills both axes, and then we're going to make it the color black. Next up, we're going to make an animation with this called fade in. Select it, and for the track we're going to search for our image and then click on render opacity, and the starting point should be 0. And then we're going to go to the 1 second mark and we're going to change it to 1 second. So whenever you play, you can see it nicely fades in like this. And to also make it able for us to reverse this, we're going to go to the event graph, delete these three, search for custom event, and we're going to call this a start fade. And from here, we're going to get our fade in, search for play animation. And then for the playback speed, we're going to divide this by 1. And the other input value we're going to use here. And then we're going to say fade speed. And then in brackets, we're going to say seconds. So in the future, we know this is measured in seconds. Next up, attach the play mode, meaning we can control if it's either in reverse or it's in a forward mode. And then from this, we're going to also get 2 reroutes, and then we're going to search for delay. So this matches our fade in speed. And then we're going to call after it's done, remove from parent. Make sure to compile and save this as well. Next up, we're going to jump back to our functions and we're going to create a new function. And this is called create fade screen. And this should be of category functions. All you need to do here is drag out, search for create widget. And search for WB fade screen. And then add to viewport. Then we're going to get to reroute nodes and search for start fade. And then attach this. Now we're going to make sure to attach the fade screen, play mode, and also the Z order, making sure that this will always be in front and widgets like the HUD or the menu won't be interfering with this. Next up, we're going to add a couple reroute nodes. Makes it a little bit better. Like this. Next up, we're going to our character class, which is a BP character core. And on here, we're going to go to our event graph. We're going to move this out a little bit. And then I'm going to move these all down. And from here, I'm going to call create fade screen. And then for the values we're going to put here, this should be 4 seconds, reverse, and Z order 2 seconds. And you can change this depending the fade screen depending on your own game. So if you have a longer loading screen or you want it a little bit more longer for the immersion, you can just increase this and your fade will be a little bit longer than usual. Next up, we're going to go to our menu widget, which you can find in BF Horror, widgets, menu, and then go to the menu widget. And then we're going to go to our event graph and then search for the continue logic. And then in between load game and open level, just going to make a little bit of room. Or search for create fade screen. And this should be forward. And then for the seconds should be 1 second, forward, and Z order also on 2. Then on here, we're going to add a delay. And then the duration should be 0.8. And then attach it like this. And now wherever we go to our menu level, make sure to save. And then whenever we play here, and we first go to new game, you can see you have this nice fade in whenever you load a new game. And also if we go back to continue, you can see it fades in nicely and then it fades out perfectly to your last save location. And this is basically all you need to do to get up to speed with version 1.3.0. And also, since new versions will be coming soon, if you have suggestions, please let it know down below in the comments. And see you guys on the next video. Have a good day.